Lemonjuice McGee here with Independent Talent Podcast, and I'm joined tonight by none other than the owner and commissioner and co-host of Independent Talent Podcast, Magnum Matt Pierce. And Matt, I want to talk to you about Fiji Wildman. You had a main event scheduled for this past Saturday in Shawville for KZW. This is no game. And Fiji destroyed that main event long before it could ever happen.
Yeah, he came out with his kendo stick and attacked Brock Landers at the beginning of the show. Put him out of action for the night. And then screamed at me he wanted a match, and he had a match. I don't understand him. So, but I was able to go in the back, make some phone calls, and surprise for the fans, because I always try to fulfill my promises. Brad Riley made his debut, KZW at Shawville.
Indeed he did. Also during Fiji's match with Brad Riley, you decided to interject yourself a little bit. Would you mind explaining to the audience why you did what you did?
Sure. Well, he, like I said, had attacked Brock Landers with a kendo stick, and he had it out there, and it was in the ring where it shouldn't be. He should be with his gear back at the table. So I went and took it, because he shouldn't have it. It's a weapon. You don't use weapons in wrestling matches.
And how did that work out for you?
Well, he became angry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, Brad, I thought maybe I'd got the one up on him, got the pin, but he didn't. So Fiji took care of Brad, and then he came after me, and I'll be a little honest, I was shaking my boots, I was looking to run toward the back, but thankfully, though, Brock Landers and his faithful companion Brocco came to my aid, and to Brad's aid, and was able to stand off Fiji. Otherwise, it might have been real messy for me and Brad both.
Indeed. And while we're talking about Fiji Wildman, him attacking the Loverboy Brock Landers is just the latest in a long line of just destroying your personnel just outside the confines of a match. Why do you think he's been... can you not control him?
I don't know. I paid him one time. He gets paid pretty well. He's one of the featured talents of KZW. He's laid hands on me. He's laid hands on several people in the locker room, and I don't understand it. I really don't.
And maybe coming from a layman, I may not be aware of the situation, but Fiji Wildman has never been pinned in a Kentucky Zone Wrestling ring, and yet he doesn't have a heavyweight title shot. That seems like an odd combination. You think maybe, just maybe, that's why Fiji Wildman has been beating down all of your wrestlers?
I don't know. No. He's got match Sunday, though. And if he thinks that's what his motivation needs to be, he needs to prove it in the ring. And not by laying people out and making them get hurt. He needs to do it in the ring.
There you have it. Sunday, April 3rd at the Silver Eagle Dance Hall in Mount Vernon, Kentucky Zone Wrestling. Doors open at 3:30, bell time at 4. Yes, that is WrestleMania Sunday, but the show will be over with plenty of time for you to get home to watch the granddaddy of them all. I'm Lemonjuice McGee. With me, once again, is the Magnum Matt Pierce.